Let's continue with the next presentation. Now we have another Erasmus Plus project, the Agri-Tech 7 project. The presentation will be done by Professor Stevan Stankovski. He is a full professor at the Faculty of Technical Sciences, University of Novi Sad. And he will do the presentation entitled Knwoledge Alliance for Agribusinesses, Academia, and Business Angels for Disruptive Farm-to-Fork Agri-Tech Training. So, Professor Stevan, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you. The discussion between Apkar and Pascal was actually a great introduction to our project. As you say, I am professor at the Faculty of Technical Sciences, and my major field is actually mechatronics. That means all combination of technical engineering stuff. For my point of view, I am completely ready for Industry 4.0 or to Agriculture 4.0. But this is only one side of knowledge which you need to have if you want to be the part of and successful in that kind of concept, especially when we speak about the Agriculture 4.0. So the idea of this project was to how to select and to present a combination of different kind of knowledge that it will be, let's say, necessary to everybody who want to be the part of the modern agriculture. Now we call that Agriculture 4.0. That's the idea of our project. For my point of view, as I said, I am, let's say, 70% ready to be a farmer because I have a lot of knowledge and experience with the concept of Agriculture 4.0, but I a lack of knowledge in the agriculture. So everybody who wants to be the part of this concept actually need to have a wider kind of knowledge, and that's what we want to introduce with our project. So we saw that in many universities, actually we don't have a lot of, let's say, interdisciplinary curriculum, which cover a lot of things that we are actually need in the modern agriculture. So that's the one reason. Also, when we speak of agricultural business, we don't actually only speak about the students or young engineer. We also speak about the people, about the farmers, entrepreneurs, and investors who also need to have a knowledge about what actually can be now done with the different kind of knowledge, especially with the knowledge in ICT. So that's, let's say, the base, what we think, and how we want to, let's say, to bring the solution for these several kinds of problems is to develop 7 different, let's say, curriculums or lectures, which will cover 7 different fields. According to the 7, we organize 7 different institutions, including 3 universities. It's the University of Novi Sad as a project coordinator, Maastricht University from Netherlands, and Yaşar University for Turkey. We have 2 business partners and 1 company who actually will be used for the first case studies in output that we have from the project. And we have one angel investor, it's Stevan from Belgium. So what is our target group? Primarily, of course, our target group are the students and future engineers in the field of agriculture, but not only for agriculture, also from the engineers from the technical universities, also researchers who are now in these fields. Also, as I said, investors and every kind of companies which are in agro business, including the small farmers and until the big agricultures companies. So idea is to develop interdisciplinary knowledge which will cover enough that you are be ready enough knowledge from the agriculture and from the ICT knowledge. So we have, as I said, one curriculum or 7 small curriculums or 7 modules. You can see the names of that modules and who is responsible to develop that models. I can read that knowledge, modules, sorry. The first is food value chain and the food system. It will be developed by Maastricht University. Internet of Things and Earth observation for growing farm yield and improving resource efficiency. It will be developed by the company Republic from the Greece. Data analytics and the farm management information system will be developed by the Bioscience Institute from the University of Novi Sad. Artificial intelligence in supply chain optimization will be developed by the University of Novi Sad. Financial invention in agri-food system will be developed by the business angel Avon company. Lean startups for agri-tech ventures will be developed for the Yashan University, and neuroscience market techniques will be developed from the Republic company from also from the Greece. So every partner is actually responsible for the one models. So if you look in the details, and I think that Akar Ali also asked about let's say, what kind of knowledge we can offer and then we can apply that kind of knowledge. We, let's say, offer different kind of case studies for modules, which can be representative of how we can apply that kind of knowledge. As I said, you can see different kind of case studies. For example, I am responsible personally for this module, artificial intelligence in supply chain optimization, and we will offer 2 case studies. One is smart supply chain in cheese production, and one smart supply chain in meat production. Another case study you can see from different modules here on these slides. So with these case studies and of course with lectures, we think that we can let's say offer enough knowledge to cover our main idea that everybody who wants to be a part of the concept agriculture 4.0 be ready for that concept. What we did before we start to develop our models, actually we did several workshops, and in that workshops we actually did also some survey, because on that workshops were our actually targets, people from our targets group. So we got the feedback from that workshops, and according to the that feedback, we let's say developed our idea, of course, according to the initial plan. So idea that we offer our people from our target groups offline trainings, which is, let's say, traditional approach to the education, but also what we now, let's say, with the COVID situation, everybody took very seriously online trainings. Of course, from my point of view, I prefer the offline trainings, but we are everybody aware that online trainings will be now the standard part of the education and the future education. So what is idea that we, as you see, this is some of our plans for the next year, because we actually developed some materials for our 7 modules, and now we will be ready to offer our materials to our targets group. We will offer between 30 and 40 trainings for our targets group. We will think that will be between 15 and 30 attendance per every target group. What is also very interesting that we offer one platform for all these modules. Some materials will be in the local language, as you see that we are from the 5 countries in this project. But as you know, many of let's say targets group are not ready to have the materials in the English, but in the local languages. So we on that platform will be offer of course everything, all materials will be in the English, but also in the local languages. Also, we are always think about quality assurance, and we every time check not only for the people who are part of our project, but also people who are include outside of the project to check are we are working correctly and as everything according to our initial plan. When we start this project, of course, the main idea is to offer interdisciplinary knowledge for a wide target group who are involved in the agriculture 4.0. But idea is not that we are finished our engagement with this project when it's officially closed. The idea is that with these materials, with this module, continue to work with our targets group. This is actually, for our point of view, just the first step in the long period of education different targets group who are willing to involved in the concept of agriculture 4.0. Is this easy to implement? Not so easy. Every time when you need to combine different kind of knowledge, you put together different kind of experts, and every expert think that its knowledge, it's most important knowledge. But you need to find, let's say, this solution that to select a proper knowledge from every expert, that everybody who get that knowledge be ready to be part of new concept which now applied in many domains in agriculture. So that's for me. I'm ready for your questions.
Thank you very much, Professor Stankovski. And thank you for joining us as a keynote speaker and also for this nice presentation. So any question? I want to expect, I have some problems with my computer, so now I'm connected with my mobile phone. Ruth, if you can help me with the questions.
Yes, I can help.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Ruth,
Yes, Holly.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Stevan, for a very nice presentation. I liked especially the feedback part, where you developed the modules, and then you had these workshops, and then you had incorporate the feedback from the students. Also, did you also consider the feedback from the employers, the companies, or from industry?
Yes, that's in the plan, but as I said, the first step will be to collect the, let's say, the young people who are now finishing their studies, and to offer them to be the, let's say, the first target groups. And after we get the feedback from that target group, we will also offer that modules to the people from the agricultural industry. This is also in the plan, but the first step will be with the students.
Okay, and regarding the subjects of the modules, were they fixed at the proposal stage of the project, or you had some flexibility in order to change even the modules, or add new modules? Or
yes, we have let's say flexibility. For example, as you see, the model which I am responsible is artificial intelligence in supply chain. So it is a very wide area from standard, let's say, techniques in artificial intelligence. Because you are in the supply chain, you need to cover, and sensors is everything what is involved to get the data from the supply chain, but also with the part with the finance and etc. So we will see from the first, let's say, trainings, what will be the feedback, and according to that feedback, we will adjust our modules. We have the flexibility. That's the, let's say, the short answer.
Thank you.
There are more questions from the other participants. Steven, I just have one doubt. Are you? But you are going to provide the modules separated, or are you planning to combine the modules in a whole course?
We will offer that
like a post-graduation course, or separated?
The idea that we are now in the stage that everybody developed their modules. So we will check now is some parts of that modules overlap. For example, if you have Internet of Things and smart farming, probably you will need to involve the same kind of knowledge. So the first step, we will see the structure of the every modules and to see if something overlap. As Ali asked me, we have the flexibility? Yes, we have the flexibility, and now we will see the results of that flexibility. After that, we will have the one platform, and on that platform, you can choose every module you want.
Okay.
Is this? I think that maybe it's 60% answer of your question.
But are you expecting to have many students looking for these courses, students from different backgrounds, or students mainly from agronomic sciences?
Yes, let's say the first workshops which we had last year and this year, we combined the students from agriculture faculty and engineering faculty. And let's say 80% are students from agriculture, and just 20% of the students are from engineering faculty. Probably it's reasonable because the traditional education of the people in agriculture not cover the, let's say, the stuff which is connected with the ICT. When I said ICT, I think everything which is connected with the, let's say, computer technology and communication technology.
Okay, but that's the objective. I think your main objective is to provide this type of skills to students from agronomic sciences. So this is good.
Yes, yes.
So
and they are really ready. They are really ready to accept that new knowledge and that new concept of thinking. I saw yesterday the presentation of the Professor Silva. When and he had one slide with I think with the vineyard, and you have the camera, you have the sensors, and a lot of things. Okay, this is one view what you have, but actually behind that is a lot of data. And if we want to be successful, we need to collect and to analyze that data. And this is, let's say, the maybe main objective for the traditional educated students of agriculture to change the thinking. Now you have different kind of data. You need to collect different kind of data and to analyze, and of results of analyze to have the decision. So that's, let's say, from my point of view, it's very important to have this approach with especially with the students of agriculture.
Yes, of course. And what we feel is that the farmers and the producers are really open to learn to use these technologies. They have great expectations from them as well, and so this is really important.
Yes, but everybody have the great expectation, but we are of course aware that it cannot be done by one day or 1 month or 1 year. It's a process which will take several years.
Yes, of course. So I think that we don't have more questions. So Stevan, thank you so much for your interesting presentation and discussion. And I hope that you can stay with us till the end of the morning. And now we have a break for half an hour. We will come back at, well, I'm seeing the Portuguese hour. We will come back at 10:30. Yes, no, 10, at 10, sorry.
At 11.
At 11, yes, sorry, I was confused. At 11, so see you. You don't need to connect, you just need to switch off the microphone and the camera. So see you in a few minutes. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.